known for the spooky adventures. You can imagine the stars that align when a forearm starts foreshortening right, or a torso hung on a warping spine in proportion reads as warm and alive. Routine day with a dirt cheap brush, then a week goes by and it goes untouched. Then 2, then 3, then a month, and the rest of your life to beat yourself up. I left some seasons eager to fall. I left some work to bury alive. I let my means of being dissolved. I let my person curl up and die. Eating up his innards and unfeasible anxiety is brutally committed to relinquishing his privacy, aligning with the trials of the end.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup could be a drag-em-out brawl as both teams rank in the top 10 in fewest yards allowed. The Packers are number 1 in defensive yards allowed, and they go up against the Cowboys, who will need to be sharp on offense. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call in this Week 6 matchup.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. And tough starting field position here. So the D-line's going to spread out. Rodgers now on first down. This is Cobb with a catch right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Here's the offensive unit coming out onto the field in just a moment. Randall Cobb, very good at wideout.
Went to college to be a quarterback. Discovered his talents couldn't be limited to one position. He's a 1,000-yard receiver every year for his quarterback.
To throw is Rodgers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
When at his best, Orlando Scandrick is one of the top nickel cornerbacks in the NFL.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Second down now after the pass completion. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Steps away to his left. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
Yeah, showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's the offense, and I don't know what more you can say at this point in his career about Jason Witten.
You just give him full respect. This is a guy who knows how to do everything on the football field. Not just catch the ball, but huge in the run game with his blocking at the line of scrimmage.
Prescott now on second down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
Fresh set of downs here. Carry now for McFadden. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. A gain of 3, second down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Second down following the run. The play clock's running down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott backing up. He's going to air one out. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
They come out here in the eye. Rodgers going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
When you have a lot of confidence in your offensive line, that allows you to take shots, as we just saw there. Hardly anyone is going to say, let's go ahead and dial up a big throw from the shadow of their own goal line. But they did there because they knew the guys up front would give them time. They weren't able to complete it, but it was a nice attempt.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. This is brought in at the 21. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It'll go as a gain of 12, and it'll be a Dallas 1st down. So good for the Buckeyes last year, and he's taken that from the college game, showing some glimpses of it here in the NFL.
How about his last season with Ohio State? Over 1,800 yards, only one game where he didn't get over 100. Remember, he demanded the ball from then on out. I think they listened to him, and they were smart to do so.
And now they're giving it to him here on the next level. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And that was a nice play by the defense. And it is tough to be an offensive lineman nowadays, especially if you're dealing with how the defensive tackles have evolved. Their quickness, their agility, their speed has changed the big guys in the middle, the center, and the offensive guards. Formerly, they were just power players. Now they have to be light on their feet as well to keep up with the speed of the defensive players.
Let's go! What? None! What? None! Flex round! Flex round!
A second down throw for Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. And out now come the Cowboys. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my own college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Clinton Dix attracted a lot of attention when he was about to enter the NFL for his ability to play the football in the air. He's actually shown that he can tackle pretty well in the league, too.
Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Time running out here on the play clock. Prescott off the play fake to McFadden. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff as they'll take over with the ball 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers surveying the field. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Malik Collins, the rookie from Nebraska, in there to drop him. And that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Jeff Janis, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they dropped it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 5. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. Another carry for the rookie Elliott. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll need to get the play off quickly on 3rd down. McFadden. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back.
They've got his man complete. Give him 30 yards there. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Snap count through the defense off. 5-yard penalty. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They run with a fullback Smith, and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Off the play fake, Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They practiced this all week. Pretty clear it paid off there. Threw it downfield, made it look relatively easy.
And it always comes a little bit easier when you've practiced it and tuned things up and you're confident in what you're doing now. They felt very, very good about their plan, and we saw the execution because the confidence of the players was there.
They come out here in the eye. 10th carry now for Elliott. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Bryant, the lone receiver, left.
Let's go! Ohio! Ohio! Come on, let's go!
On 2nd down, Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to her back.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. 38. 38.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Come on, let's go. 1-9. Here we go. 38. 38. Flex round. Flex round.
4th down, Prescott. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing. And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was going for the age. I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. 23 yards on the play.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
They intercept. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Again, it's Elliott. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And some room to roam now. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Flex round! Flex round!
Back to the ground, but here, McFadden. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. McFadden will be the lone setback.
Here we go! Ohio! Ohio! Ohio!
Prescott off the play fake to McFadden. Muscles him off. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
All right. Zoom.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing is Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Finds his target, Montgomery. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Adams. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. He completes it middle of the field to Janis. Touchdown, Packers. Jeff Janis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Put it through.
What's up? What's up, Ben?
Touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away.
What's up, Goldenlion?
What's going on?
Hey, you seen that what I saw you about the new man, D?
Oh, yeah.
And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Yeah, he better hope that he's lonesome because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
Your daddy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they're trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Ohio! 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 Come on, let's go!
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
First down, a run with McFadden. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
Here we go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
second down throw for Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so two.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
Third quarter.
LeBron say you get anything? Cookies?
2 yards to go.
Yeah,
On third down.
Who? For your boyfriend? For your boyfriend?
Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
I see.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Come on, let's go. Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Ohio.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
And ready now for 2nd and 9.
Come on, let's go. What? Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round.
2nd down, Prescott. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play,
Yeah.
for a guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Come on, let's go. What? Nothing. What? Nothing.
Play clock winding down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
And we'll see if they can disrupt it here.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Now Rodgers. Caught left side by Cobb. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. Well, where do you find that one in the playbook, Charles?
You don't. You absolutely don't. And sometimes what happens is guys want to make a big play, and they turn it into a really bad one. Sometimes you're best just to cut your losses and go down. I hope we don't see another play like that. I'll guarantee you the offensive coordinator, he's looking at his play sheet. He can't find it either.
Yeah, big loss there. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now at Lambeau. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the fourth. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll come out in the pistol. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Go the line. Hell no,
LeBron's
LeBron.
running down. They'll look to throw.
LeBron
And
lose.
this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
He must have
And
got
around
his
the goal
2 points
line,
there.
especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's
Yep,
best
he must
friend
have
is a
got it.
big target
He
to
got
tight
it.
end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Just say damn, man.
And he'll bring it a few
Can't
past
get
the
a
20 to the 23-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. One receiver left, 3 to the right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
I feel an interception.
Running back, and he's got him complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
I feel he
Just
getting ready
in
to throw
general,
one.
Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back
I
essentially
feel
being
it.
a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
No, holding. Nah, holding. Yeah, it was holding. Y'all must be very slow. I know, right?
Rodgers to throw
Up here, we are too, but you're slower. Yeah, y'all slower.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Rodgers to throw once more. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. Well, he gets attended
And
to.
Rodgers hurt.
We'll step aside.
Oh, he's done.
Well, the offense facing a 3rd and 6.
Broke his
So a
collarbone.
major development here. Aaron Rodgers out. And coming in, a man who had great success in college at UCLA, Brett Hundley.
Spaghetti-O.
Hundley dancing to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Spaghetti-O.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Spaghetti-O.
Here he's back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The loss of a full 3 yards.
Yeah, blue
Second
sleep.
down.
Yeah, blue
Nah,
sleep.
I'm watching the game.
Blue, you I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game. But
Oh, he was
going in and out.
I think it's time to change things up.
Shoulder strain. He probably be out about 4 weeks.
Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining.
No, he come back to the game.
Quarter.
Oh, he won't be back. He won't be able to turn this game.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Now Hungley. Finding time. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And now a first down following that long gain. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Seeing people watch.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on 4th down. But
dang, that's supposed to be an interception.
In the end zone, in this compressed area of the field, that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking their hands were tied, but in the 4th quarter, that field goal, it really might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a touchdown. Another field goal does you no good, so it'll be interesting to see what the media reaction is.
Well, Rod, we're going to see what your defense going to do.
Cowboys. And that recipe on their last drive,
if not,
in a touchdown,
say goodbye.
Pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Time running out here on the play clock. Prescott now surveying the field. Hard throw, incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside.
Yeah, we'll see what he's going to do. See where he at.
Packers get set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
Man, that ball supposed went the other way.
They're 19 plays, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. They'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to
That was big. That was a big hit.
And they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Time for a break. And he'll be brought down. It looks like right at the 40.
And I know why. He just being a, he just, I can't say nothing, but he just, oh, God.
Yeah.
Second down, just 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. And he will find his man on the outside. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route?
Yeah.
That's not the way you're supposed to play it. What's fun to watch is these college receivers transitioning into the NFL and how they grow as route runners. Because a lot of times now in the college game, the spread offenses, there aren't that many routes that they're actually running. Most of the time, they're just trying to find open space and present themselves to the quarterback as easy targets. But in the NFL, you've got to run the entire route tree, and you've got to run it well if you expect to get open.
He's back to throw. And complete on the right side to Bennett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Flex, let's go. Flex round. Flex round.
Back to throw. Forced out to his left. Touchdown, Packers. Jordy Nelson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
One time I'm so fresh.
They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Second down following the run. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's McFadden. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. They'll run it now out of the gun, fighting through, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. Back to throw. He's got time. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So a pass interference here, and this is obviously a call we see all the time, but for the defender, it's becoming almost impossible to play defense in some of these situations.
It's over. It's over. It's over, you don't know.
Before he gets there,
you're on the 1 yard line.
You don't know. It's over.
He got one play.
Nah, he got 2 plays. He got 2 plays.
Prescott. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield.
Wow.
This one might be coming back.
But they got what was desperately needed, and that was the touchdown. Now they need to convert and get ready for the outside kick.
Yeah, still need a miracle.
Dang.
Big-time miracle, but they got in the end zone. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Prescott.
He better not get sacked.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
What?
A great read, and it's picked off. And a short return to the 6-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Man.
Come on, man. Really?
I just knew he was going to kick that field goal.
Field goal. Field goal.
Victory formation.
Really? That's what you get for trying to gamble.
The Packers looking to get out of
Yeah,
here.
good game, man.
Open up, man.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this.
Wow.
Similar to a tennis match, right?
I ain't understand that one. I don't understand why you didn't keep no field goals.
Hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel
Hey,
very good.
I'm at
about
home.
that victory.
I kick the field goal. I'm on the road. You go for the
Green
win.
Bay, they boost their record up to a
I
strong
would have kicked the
and they'll get
field.
to stay put for a few days. As
I would kick the
Dallas Cowboys, the real Dallas Cowboys wouldn't have did that.
The losses are piling up.
Hey, you see, damn Witt and them
Now they'll head to the
got a
bye
holding
week.
play
They'll
on
be
me,
back in
man.
action in week 8.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Witten got a holding play, so they should have told you to kick a field goal.
Yeah. Nah,
Joe did.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long.